Hello.
Hello. We
are back.
We're back. I got to admit it's the same day because we haven't changed our t-shirts.
Yeah.
We're not even wearing merch, are we?
Oh, we're not.
RiderCamTV merch.
No, which you can get at ridercamtv.com/merch.
There's loads in there. There's water bottles, there's t-shirts, there's
buffs.
Trying to get a set of underpants done, but apparently he's not having it.
No. Who wants RiderCamTV
with our faces on them? That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
on the back.
Best not do the faces in certain places because it would look awful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Could do that. Like everything's perfect. We digress. Anyway.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. So
right, we are Cardo ambassadors.
We are,
and we don't.
I've got a story about an ambassador.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that because it probably ended up in.
No, it is funny. It is funny.
Oh, okay. We'll tell it at the end.
Okay.
So we have got Cardo Freecom 4X system, which is a 4-way Bluetooth intercom for your helmet.
That means something, that doesn't it? 4-way intercom. Does that mean like?
Yeah. So you can have live sound, live connection, and a whole host of loads of stuff.
You were trying to read that, weren't you? But your eyes let you down.
Yeah, my eyes let me down.
My eyes.
This is a bit of an unboxing video, just so that you know what you get in there. So they've sent us the Duo pack.
Hello.
Hello, hello. So you get two.
That looks nice.
These are really nice, actually. I really like the shape of these. So we'll have a look at those in a sec, shall we, Mark? Let's have a look what else is in there. It all flies out.
Apart.
Right, so what do you get first? You get a start guide. Couldn't be simpler.
It's a start guide for the app, though. I thought it was a start guide for the whole thing, but it's just for the app.
Well, it kind of is. It's for the app, but it kind of is for everything. Because when you download the app, it's so intuitive, and I found it so easy that you should be able to connect your unit really quite quickly, do all the updates, configure your sounds, and it's also like the Edge. It's also got different profiles for sound.
Oh.
Because I think these have got RBL speakers as well. So you get that. Really nice to see that. Really simple, really easy to follow.
Simple is good.
Pocket guide. Pocket guide has got picture after picture after picture. Really easy to read, really easy to use. Tells you about the app, tells you what to do. So have a read through the first part of there and then start there with that start guide. You get a thank you for buying it. Strangely enough, in a Duo pack, you only get one Cardo sticker. It may be because they've done their research and know that people don't actually stick the stickers on stuff.
Yeah, but you know.
Who knows? But it is nice to get Cardo sticker.
My grandson likes to have them on his bike.
Yeah. Does he?
Yeah. Anyway.
We should stick them on our t-shirts.
Should do, yeah.
You get another pocket guide. Now, this is a Duo. Now, I've seen in some of the single ones, you get two of these as well. So I'm not sure why they do two, but it's handy because it's good to take one on tour, just in case you forget or it loses connections, because none of these things are infallible. Yeah, you know what's going to happen now? He's going to come and say, Toby, how do I use this?
I do it all the time because I'm hopeless.
Which, incidentally, I'm not knocking people, but on the forums for these units, there are constantly questions from people that have never, ever picked this up to read it. And the answers are in there. It's really odd.
I would be that person. I go like that, yep,
It takes all my might, not to be nasty to them, but to say, have you ever heard of Google? Because it's your friend sometimes.
Right.
Anyway, safety information, nobody ever reads that. An installation guide, because you can fit this in, like all of the Cardo range, you can fit it into full face helmets, open face helmets, modular helmets. You can even, I think, get a set of like exterior headphones with the microphone that you can actually clip them on as well. If you were doing like sound and that sort of thing, you can fit it into loads of different helmets that you do snowboarding, that sort of thing on as well. And then you get two boxes in here. Now, obviously, it's exactly the same as in that box as in that box, because you've got two units. So we'll have a look at one of the units.
What lives in that box then? Oh, don't break it, don't break it.
I don't like breaking stuff.
That's why you're doing it, isn't it? And I'm not, because I'd have had the box in bits.
But the box is really nice, actually. Really nice. Mark hates me talking about the box, but really nice. Right, now this system, the Edge system, I don't know whether you've seen it, check out the video if you haven't. The Edge system has got a magnetic mount that you just literally hold it next to and it
Oh, it might be
sticks
impressed
on.
with that.
Really, really good. This is a different
I
system.
could play with that for ages.
So, firstly, you get the actual connection to the helmet. So, I think to save space in the box, it comes with this mount, and this mount literally slides up inside the helmet with this on the outside, and it's got like a little rubber line in here to stop it moving on the helmet, and there's bits of rubber on the outside that then sit on the outside of the helmet to stop it moving. So that's really good. But it's got two little prongs inside, and if you press the two little prongs whilst pushing, ow, I've got my thumb caught, you can take that clamp off, and then you're left with the guts of the actual thing, of how it actually connects to all the wires, to the microphones, no, sorry, the speakers, and then the microphone there. Then you have a set of JBL speakers.
You seem quite impressed by them. Are they good speakers?
They are really good.
Oh.
And in other makes, we've used other makes of headsets for a long time, and the speakers have been good, some have been terrible, but the speakers are very flimsy and small. These actually have got some weight to them. You feel how heavy they are? Got some weight to them.
Surprised me that.
Yeah, they're made by JBL, and they're about 45mm, I think, these ones. But Cardo's range comes with a 3.5mm jack. So if you don't want to use these, you don't have to use them, providing you've got a 3mm jack, 3.5mm jack to your headphones from your phone, from things like we use, like Ultimate Ear. With that connection, you can use those and not use any of these and have everything exactly where you want it. Because some helmets, they've got the space for the mic, they've got the space for the speakers, but some people don't put them in the right place and wonder why they can't hear them very well. But these are really good speakers.
That'll be me then.
Yes, it will be. Right, what else do we get?
Oh.
So we get all these bags. So we get spacers. So these spacers will go in the hole in your helmet and space the helmet away from the speaker, so you can push the speaker to and fro, you know, closer to your ear, so you can get better sound. So that's really good. You also get some 3M sticky pads, and these are the ones that goes into the helmet to then stick those spacers or the speakers on if you need it. Some helmets, however, have like a soft bit which acts like the soft bit on a Velcro anyway, so you might not need those. You get some alcohol prep pads, so you can clean the outside of your helmet if you choose to use the 3M sticky tape. And then you get a couple of Velcro tabs so that you can stick this little microphone, which is very small, usually used for the full face. And you can stick it inside, and it comes with the cable, which is a proprietary connection, which is a bit unfortunate. Then you get a boom mic for open face helmets, and interestingly, the thing that I like about this is not only can you bend it where you want it to bend, but it's got a little yellow arrow on it. So providing when you put it in your helmet, that arrow is pointing at you, you can see the arrow, and you're speaking into this way, the microphone will pick it up.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, right. Then you get...
Trying to work out how that works, but that's fine.
Then you get in here a USB-C connection to a normal USB, and that's to charge it up, which is great because everything's going to USB-C, it seems. So if you've got one cable, you haven't got to remember to all these.
I was just saying, I take on tour, I take loads of different cables, so it annoys me so much.
Yeah, it really does annoy me. And then you get this strange looking pad, and it looks like they've stuck this bit onto the sticky bit the wrong way, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
But it isn't, because what you do is you
fits inside that.
Slide this inside, and it is a bit tricky because you've got to get it in the right place. It is a bit tricky because I haven't got my glasses on.
Do you want to borrow these? These are really good, these are.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
Right, it worked, look. Thank you.
There you go. Oh, God.
So it just slides in, and there's two tabs that you'll see will click satisfying click, and that then is your sticky mount to the side of your helmet. So look
So
at
you
it.
only get one, and it's slightly curved.
Yeah.
So sometimes they give you like an option there, you get a flat one depending on the
That's
shape of your
true.
helmet.
That's
so.
true. But you have got two options. You can either
Yeah.
stick it up inside the helmet and it's fully removable really quick, or it's a sticky thing, and all you got to do is to remove it is to press those two tabs in and push it out.
Which you're not
Pretty
going to
easy.
do, because last time you did that, your thumb stuck, didn't you?
Yeah.
Be alright.
This mounting system's a little bit different to the Edge. So the Edge, you would hold it there and it would suck it on. This one, you have to put the back end in and then clip it in, which is much like the Bold, the old Bold. And then to release it, you've got like a little pin there, and that pin you push away, which is really quite not intuitive. You've got to kind of push it away and try and get it off. And it's difficult because it's not on a helmet. And it just comes loose. So you base this bit here goes into there, and you've got to literally in like that. I can't see it. Once it's in at the back, then it just clips in. And why would you want to take it off?
Don't know.
Because this I'm going to have to take it off now. Well, let's use the other one.
That's there you go.
Yeah, this is like Blue Peter, isn't it? So the unit itself is much like the Edge and all of the other range where they've got the 3 buttons. The 3 buttons do different things. So you've got the... Never remember which way they are. So you've got the wireless connection, I think that one is, the telephone, and I forget what that one is, but it's all in the manual. And then you've got your rocker button, which is the volume button, but also you can press it up as well. You can't press it in, but you press it up to do different functions, volume up and down, and then you've got your on, off, and all of the pairing buttons there.
So I'd just like to tell you that is the mobile handy telephone.
Yeah.
Is the rear one, the big...
This one here, yeah.
And you have the control wheel.
Which one? Yeah, that's the control wheel, there you go.
Then you have media.
Which
one's
is
the
media?
The small one which is at the front.
This one here, yeah.
And the one at the top is for intercom.
Intercom up there. So,
no thanks required.
Thanks very much. Really, really lovely, sleek unit. And if you can imagine, with it stuck on the helmet, that's as much as it sticks out. So I think this sticks out a little bit less than the PackTalk Edge. Probably a little bit less than the Bold as well. And it's just a really sleek little unit. I really like the look of that unit over the Bold and the Custom and the Edge. I just think that looks a little bit sleeker.
Does look nice.
Does, doesn't it?
Anyway, there we go.
Right, so this one, apparently 1.2 kilometre range. You can work that out in miles. Natural voice operation as well, so you get all the hey Cardo, volume up, hey Cardo, volume down, hey Cardo, hang up, last number redial. Now, the thing is, if you're English, change it to English in the app.
English, not American English.
No. Because in the American, you've got to have that certain accent, and it is really, really natural. So when you want to turn the volume up or turn the music on, for example, you go, hey, Cardo, music on. 9 times out of 10, it works. You just speak really naturally. You don't wait for the beat
So
like
the
the Siri.
English, does it accept regional accents? Like, help me, duck.
No, it's just got English or English American. So that natural voice does really work. If you do get issues with that natural voice, and we'll be doing a video of how this works at some point, just think to yourself, what do you do when you're riding along? Because I was riding along, singing along, and every time, I think it was like Queen's Radio. You know, what's the song that Queen did?
Radio Gaga.
Radio. I was going, radio, and it was going, radio on. And I'm like, no, I'm listening to the music and I'm singing radio. So some of it is about an error in the chair, problem in the chair, not in the computer. It's about what you're saying. This one has got a universal compatibility and connectivity, so it will connect with other units. And this is more about Bluetooth. This hasn't got the dynamic mesh communication system. This is all about Bluetooth. So there are different price points. This isn't as much money as the PackTalk Edge. The Edge has got all singing, all dancing, everything. This has, but it hasn't got so many all singing, all dancing, because this might be you ride on your own with a pillion, you ride on your own with a mate, or just on your own and you just want music streaming, telephone ability, and the ability to be able to listen to music and to be able to speak to your mate via Bluetooth, which hasn't got as much of a range. And the only thing about Bluetooth and DMC, the dynamic mesh communication, the difference is if you had, this is another unit, if you had 3 units and they're connected via Bluetooth.
Now you've confused me.
Yeah, if you've had 3 units by Bluetooth and that one disappears, you lose connection, so you're on your own. You then got to then come back and connect them again. Dynamic mesh communication means that if that one leaves the group, those 2 can still speak because there's a mesh of things, and when this one joins back in, they're seamlessly put into the same group.
Oh, very well explained there, Einstein.
Yeah, but this one's only got the Bluetooth, so if you've got Bluetooth and that one leaves, you're on your own. Excellent. And you've got to then reconnect. But I think this is a really sleek unit, you know, Mark.
Brilliant. We're going to do a video about when it's fitted to the helmet and see how it works.
Oh, the one thing we didn't do is show the Bluetooth, the back of it. So it's got the connections, hence the fact that it needs to be clicked into the mount on your helmet. But on the bottom, strangely on the bottom, but I suppose as the water goes off, it drips away. It's just a flap for the USB-C connection. And it's quite strange because that flap doesn't actually stick into the hole. It's just flapping there. So be interesting to see in the rain whether the rain ingresses back into there in between the rubber, or whether that's enough to keep it waterproof. But they do say it's waterproof, so they must have done their work. Overall, I think it's a really good unit.
It looks good.
Really got a good feel to it as well. It's matte plastic, or matte coloured plastic, like black and grey. But it actually looks really professional, doesn't it?
Good.
And I like the fact that these buttons are where they are, and you've got the wheel, whereas the other one, you've only got the 3 buttons and then you've got a wheel here. These are easy to push. I think the edge and stuff, well actually these are a little bit stiffer than the Bold, which are the older versions, but they do work, and I think they're really good units. So thank you, Cardo, for sending them. If you want to get yours, they are really quite a good price for what you're getting, but we've got a link in the description, probably put it up on the screen as well, a link in the description and on our website where you can get yours. It's an affiliate link, so we get a little bit of kickback, but you don't pay anything extra. And in actual fact, there is a code for you to use to get a discount if you want to buy one.
Amazing.
And these come with a good warranty as well. I think across the range they come with a good warranty.
In here?
I think the warranty for the Edge is 3 years.
Wow.
I think this one is 2 years, something like that, but you'll have to check.
Cool.
So thanks, Cardo. See you in the next one.